What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Giannilli coming at you with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your drums hit super hard, how to make them crisp and everything. I'm going to try to make this pretty straightforward and make this as easy as possible for you guys, because I know it can be tough at the beginning trying to understand it. But one of the things that's really going to help you to understand it is getting, like, I had this in my mixing video as well, is getting getting some studio grade headphones or some like pretty good like low end response speakers. It would just help a lot. You don't need it, 100% not necessary, but I do think it will help out a lot for you guys. But that being said, I'm gonna play this beat real quick for you and you guys can hear it completely unmixed. This is just a very little like preview of it. I'm gonna go through and mix it and do some arranging and stuff, and I'll show you guys how it sounds. Alright, so depending on what kind of speakers you have, that might have sounded okay, but trust me, it's completely unmixed at all. So first things first, what we do when we have all of our drums laid down and everything, especially for the kick, because this video is going to be mainly on how to make your kick and your 808 hit harder. What you want to do is I always start with them first. So my 808 or my 606 is on 8 and my kick is on 9. So 8 and 9, we're literally just going to solo them real quick. And there's some pre-processing you guys need to do before you do any of this. I always do before every time I do it. Is I shift my kick in my 808 into mono. All this does is pretty much it just separates your melody from your 808s, so that way they're not going to be like colliding at all. So I would always recommend doing that, but you don't necessarily have to, but it's like highly recommended to do that. So yeah, it's a pretty strong 808 as is, so that's a good thing. But all I'm going to do is I low cut at 35 hertz because anything below that's just going to cause muddiness. Depending on how I want the sound, I can mess around with this span, so I'm going to do that right now. Alright, so now we got our kick. Now we'll bring our kick in because that's all I do for that just to start out. Same thing on the kick. We are going to, actually I'll label these for you guys. 808s, kick. Same thing for the kick. We're just going to put an EQ on it, cut it out at 50 hertz. And I also give it some gain at this 4 range, around 600 hertz. Like a pretty nice gain. And then I lower this a little bit, like right there. Maybe, okay, let's try this. And you want to be able to hear like that box of the kick, but that 808 as well. Like, you don't want to, how do I word this? You want to be able to hear them both coming in. So you can also side chain these two together. I don't always do it, but you can do it if you'd like to. What I recommend doing is just coming here, clicking this button, right click here, side chain to this track. And right there, just by right-clicking and side-chaining it to your kick, you can play around with the limiters too. I'll show you how some people do it. Go into limiter, side-chain on the 1, and lower the threshold and ratio until you get a sound you want. Now you can hear how tiny the kick is. We don't want that. Now, I'm sure you guys are familiar with Lifestyle Did It. He had this video on some free plugins that are really good too for your 808. It's Fuzz Plus 3. This is a really good one I use all the time for my 808. This will just cause some distortion in it, but not in a bad way. It won't really raise the volume, but it will cause good distortion. But like I said, this 808 is out of a sample pack I got. The guy's name made this is called Chu. He's a producer as well. It's a really good sample pack for, I think it was like $8. I got like 30 sounds or something. I will link that in the description for you guys. But yeah, like I said, other than that, I don't need to use this Fuzz Plus yet. I'll listen to it when I put the whole beat together and hear how it sounds. But for this, right now, this is all we need to do for our drums. So now what we're going to do is we're going to listen to it with the melodies and everything. I'm going to put everything back in. So let me just lower this a little bit. So you can hear it's a little bit cleaner, but it's really not it. And that literally comes down to your levels. Levels is the most important part when making a beat. Your levels need to be on point with it. So all I'm going to do is just drag everything over. Not that. Let's this. Lower all these down. So you can hear, like, in the whole mix, the kick's not coming in hard, even though it sounds hard by itself. Okay, so that sounded good. Now I'm going to... Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to bring all this back up and just mess around with it a little bit more once we hear it a little bit louder. And you can hear just by just getting my levels more down correct, my kick is coming through like an animal. Is a very passionate kick, if you will. I think I do want to cause a little distortion in my 808 just because I want to get some of those higher end harmonics. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put a fruity wave shaper. This can work. I might use this with a fuzz plus 3. I just want to test around a little bit and just see which one I like better. So we're getting there. We're getting somewhere here. So I'm gonna try with this. I'm gonna try with the fruity or the fuzz plus 3 thing real quick, and see which one's giving me a better sound. I'm gonna drop this distortion. And a little trick too is your 808 should kind of be around your melody for the most part. Like right here, kick's always supposed to be louder because the kick needs a punch. Like I said, right here, you can see my melody and my 808 are hitting these two greener. Alright guys, so here's the full beat. I forgot to mention as well, I put a soft clipper on my master, which is super important. I don't know what it does, but it's probably one of the best plugins ever for making your drums hit harder. It literally just makes them smack. But I hope this helped you guys. I try to keep it a little bit basic, but this is literally what I do every time, and it will literally give you amazing sounding drums. So, like I said, this is a very simple beat. I just wanted to show you guys how I use the drums and everything, not really too much melodical stuff. But anyway, what I do is I have just the plain melody coming in, then I pitch it up 1200, and then I just rotate that every 2 bars. So you guys can hear it real quick in action, and then let me know what you think. Also, guys, before I let this beat play, let me know also too what you think about this video in the comments below. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. It will help me out a lot. You guys can follow me on Instagram at IamGiannilli. I'm probably post stuff about every day on there. So if you guys want to stay in tune with that, check that out. It'd be awesome. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna let this beat play out, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.